So this is camping, Mark and Sue Chandler style. Free camping. All you have to do is pay to have your rig worked on. We have trees. We have nice concrete, asphalt. We got a nice little neighbor here that's not even there. There's our electric in the distance. Water we don't need. And we just opened up, so I'll take you inside. Here you can see the tanks as they looked right after I pulled off the pegboard covering. And in the next shot, the sensors are shown just adhesively stuck to the tank. Now, the thing that I wasn't prepared for was how far away these had to be from the true bottom of the tank because of the curvature and because of that seam that's in there. It's something that you really have to get used to because it really eliminates a large section of the sensor from being useful for you. Okay, this is a site of mishap number 1. In the instructions and online, everybody talks about that these sensors need to be masking tape, or better yet, gorilla taped along the sides so that they do not fall off due to humidity, temperature changes, and just the rigors of traveling. So I spent about 2 hours doing that. You have to have the wires draping in one particular direction. They had it in the wrong direction. And zip tied everything up nice and tidy so it would pass my personal quality control before I put the pegboard board back in place. And we had a new control unit put in. Our water used to be this one and our tanks, and it proved to be inaccurate, but the fresh water always worked. I had this control added. It's a much better system. It will also do fresh water, but it'll do gray water, house battery voltage, and it will also do the naughty water. And the naughty person that I live with is right here. Look at that. She's eating. And this is how disheveled place looks when we travel. We have to stack stuff in different places, but not too bad. The worst is probably back here, the bathroom. If I can turn the lights on in here. This one gets the worst because plants and things that when we transit, and there's the massage table, the bed a lot of time. But now we're opened up for tonight. We don't know what we're going to do. We might go to the Wausau State Fair, or we might just hang around. I got to talk to the boss here. See ya. Oh. Oh. Well, let's go to the kitchen here and get me some coffee. Thing like fresh 6-hour-old coffee. I'll have to talk to Sue, see if she can give me my allowance this week, and get different colors of vegetables here. I could have Skittles and M&Ms. What else do we have in the pantry here at the RV resort? I'm gonna have to get 85 cents from Sue because I need B3, vitamin B3. This is a great campsite. We've got all of the wonderful amenities that we need. I'm finishing up my coffee here this morning. I'm thinking my breakfast might be done here. Oh yeah. Thinking it's warm. Alright, let's try it. Oh yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm. Can't beat it. Breakfast in Wausau.
We don't have a fifth wheel, Mark.
It's the toughest and it's the longest lasting. This is what I really need. We all know what comes out of there. I can't believe how much great landscaping there is at this campground. And now we're gonna go for breakfast at Becca's.
Shannon, line 2 please. Shannon, line 2.
We always get excellent information to keep track of because Shannon is on line 2, in case you were wondering. Sue, open the door. Let's get going. So as I mentioned, this was the site of mishap number 2. It turns out that when they were putting my tank sensor in and they were jamming their hand somehow in back of this main control panel, they inadvertently, by mistake, pulled a wire off, which never in my wildest dreams did I think that it would be this. Because the symptom I had was that my step would not deploy automatically anymore. So right away I assumed there was something wrong with the step, and I ordered a control module in different parts, and about $300 later, after laying on my back and installing everything and it's still not working, I dug into it further and went all the way back up to this switch, and lo and behold, there's a wire laying loose that was impossible to get through. So long story short, I had to Dremel tool the front woodwork so that I could get this panel out the way it was captured, put Humpty Dumpty back together again, and after wasting a day and a half and X number of dollars, I was back in business. But it all started because the installation wasn't done right at the place that put the sensors in. So after everything was installed on the sensors and I put the pegboard back in, I couldn't resist finally doing this project that I wanted to get to for probably over a year. I've attached shortly here a PDF scan of the plans that I used to make it. Very easy to make. It comes in and out by just cutting the zip ties that you can see that are shown grabbing it at the top. It greatly increased the usefulness and the capacity of this bay on my 2014 Dutch Star, it's highly recommended for you to do. So here I am at our latest campsite. You'll notice we have some nice pine trees here, and in the background we have Myles sitting waiting for his oil filter and lube change. And we're trying to get that accomplished before we start our way down to Wellington, Texas for the movie premiere of RV Nomads that we're going to. So we'll take our time and hit places along the way and grind out 2,000 miles between now and October 16th. That's it. This is where we're staying. And we have the freeway in back of us to provide us some white noise tonight. So here is mishap number 3. When I left the rig at this Freightliner dealer, I walked around and videotaped the entire outside so that you could see that there wasn't any body damage at all. And lo and behold, when I go to pay for my service work, everybody's happy. Yeah, the rig is outside. Here are the keys. Thank you for being a customer, blah, blah. I go outside and I walk around just to make sure that they didn't smash into everything. And you can see that hanging from the top of my front awning, the one that comes out from the kitchen area closest to the front door, is hanging a rather sturdy, robust cord assembly that is used to control the garage door opener in their shop. So when they were pulling this out, it caught that draped squiggly cord and just yanked it like right out of the wall, and fortunately didn't bust off my awning or screw anything up. When I showed it to them, they weren't the least bit surprised, and oh well, nothing happened, okay, everything's fine. But once again, this just proves that you've got to keep your eyes open when you take your rig in and when you pick your rig up. And remember, videotape the outside of your rig with some proof of that it was actually done on the day and the time when you were there in the yard. Because many times they certainly walk around and take notes on their paperwork.